Hi guys, so I'm going to hug a tree for 72 hours non-stop.
When she first announced she was going to hug a tree for 72 hours, the internet went wild. Some said she was crazy, while others called it absurd, and a few whispered at all this for a Guinness World Record certificate. Radio presenters, TV hosts, keyboard warriors, everyone had a mouthful of opinions. Some said she was idle, while others claimed she was wasting her time.
But this country is very idle.
Why, bro?
Imagine kuna mtoto wa kike anaitwa Truphena Muthoni ana attempt ku break 72 hours za kuhug mti.
At least see kitu ati like utafilkani crime itakupa stress. Sunda kuhug mti for 72 hours get recognition.
Natalie, mimi naangalia life yake like akitoka hapo alafu because hujadishi hujatoka hapo umesimama the whole day.
Probably analishwa kwa amesimama kwa hiyo
72 hours ni how many days? Siku tatu. Hapana, seriously. Kuange kwa mtoi wangu bedhe ama sister yangu nimwambia bedhe, hii ni ufalo na do.
But as an old saying goes, a person with a dream is never truly alone. Even though some did throw stones, we've also witnessed many coming through to show support. We've witnessed crowds gathering at the Nyeri governor's office as support poured in like rain during the rainy season. So, in this video, join me as we dive into the story of Truphena Muthoni, the tree hugger, and also try to understand the fire that fuels this lady. Truphena Muthoni didn't hit the headlines yesterday. Back in February, she shook the world, literally hugging her way into history. She broke the world record for a tree hugging marathon, smashing the previous 24-hour, 20-minute record set by a Ghanaian Abdul Hakim. Now let's take a minute to imagine that. No sleeping, no eating, no drinking, no breaks, not even a quick let me scratch my back kidogo. Even though Guinness World Record did allow her a 2-hour break after the first 24 hours, she still didn't take it. But of course, came the million-dollar question. Why? Why hug a tree for 48 hours?
So today I'm hugging this tree for to break the Guinness World Record for the longest tree hugging marathon, and I am at 23 hours, so I'm going up to 48 hours. My message to the world is that they should embrace the activity of tree hugging, and so that they can reconnect to the nature and create a sense of grounding for the benefit of their mental health.
In a previous interview, Truphena explained her calling didn't start in adulthood. According to her, it all began when she was still a child, before she even knew or understood the big words environmental conservation. She would pick banana peels off the road just off the thought that someone might step on this and have a bad fall. In school, when most of us hated the collect litter punishment, Truphena was the one willingly gathering rubbish with a smile. Her love for the environment didn't just grow, it was always there with her. Her message today is loud and clear, which is a good explanation for what she's doing. Planting trees is great, yes, and everybody knows this message and understands it pretty well. But cutting indigenous trees and replacing them with exotic ones is like breaking a pot and calling it fixed simply because you bought a new spoon. Her message to the world is let's protect what we have first. And of course, to protect, you must love. And truly, she has displayed her love for nature.
In Kenya, if you're a young person, you need permission to dream or to achieve your dreams. That's what I have realized.
But in her journey, it hasn't been a smooth walk. Truphena has experienced a heartbreaking, frustrating, and humiliating moment. This came immediately after her success. She broke the record, received the call to go to Brazil and repeat the marathon, this time for 72 hours. She trained, she practiced, she was determined to represent Kenya on the world stage. She even took time to learn Brazil and Portuguese. But when she went to follow up on her accreditation and travel documents, she found a system so broken, it was painful at the very least. Her documents dusty, ignored, unsigned. Government officials full of attitude like they were auditioning for a soap opera. When she explained that she needed to travel to break another world record, they simply told her there's not much or there's nothing we can do. Meanwhile, people who weren't even participants had already gotten accreditation and had even traveled.
My dream started. This is why I had the trip for 48 hours. The system have failed me, the PS for environment, the Ministry of Environment. Then I just walked in and nikawambia I need to travel and travel early because I need to rest like from the jet lag. And they looked at me and said, there's nothing I can do. Well, it was too late. Wamenizungusha. It was too late, like afu naenda napata minister, kila mtu asha travel. Everyone has traveled. Their favorite youth that you don't even know have traveled.
Then comes in the worst part, where someone in the system, someone seated somewhere in power, wanted her to pay with her dignity, to give up her body in exchange for her dream. Yo, we are in a messed up country. But anyways, Truphena, like the strong roots of an old mugumo tree, refused to bend.
Another thing is, I didn't allow myself to be used the way girls are used. Sorry, not all girls, like so many people are saying yes to things I said no to, and that's why I'm in this situation. People have no manners in these ministries, and I'm just inviting everyone to speak out, like, because I think that some people may not owe us some things. Si kila mtu mwenye anaweza kusaidia anakuowe, but mtu yote anawaka kwa ministry, mtu yote anawaka kwa public office, he owes us dignity, at least.
She chose her dignity over the trip and was even brave to share these encounters via her TikTok platform, calling out this broken system. Now, for most people in a situation like this, in a situation where power is trying to make you bend, it would have been easy to give up, but not Truphena. She simply said, Brazil has trees, but you know what? Nyeri has trees too. And so the 72-hour tree-hugging marathon began. This time, it was a protest for environmental conservation, yes, for the defense of indigenous trees, yes, but also against a corrupt, broken system that tried to crush her dream. And we've witnessed it all. We've seen the clips all over social media. Rain poured, the wind blew, night fell, but Truphena did not leave that tree, not even for a second. Now, there are people who are asking, how did she manage to do it? Didn't she get any loo breaks? Didn't she get to eat anything? But what many people don't understand is that Truphena didn't just wake up and decide that she was gonna hug a tree for 72 hours. She was prepared for this. She took time to prepare, to practice. She trained with long walks to strengthen her muscles. She trained with intermittent fasting because she knew she wouldn't eat during this period. And she practiced discipline. Her mind and body were ready for the challenge. And finally, at noon on December 11th, after 72 long unforgiving hours, Truphena Muthoni broke the record. We can all agree it was no easy feat. And the moment the 72 hours clocked, she was whisked away in an ambulance and taken to the hospital, her body pushed to the limit. But her spirit is one that has proved stronger than ever. Kenyans erupted in celebration, as we've seen in this video. Rewards have also reportedly been promised. Hopefully that goes well, unlike last time where we saw promises being made even by the PS of environment, Piers Ngeno, who failed to keep his promise. So hopefully this time it will be better. But most importantly, her name has been written in history, not just as a record breaker, but as a young woman who stood up for her dream, her dignity, and for the environment. Now, I'm pretty sure we can all take a leaf from the story of Truphena Muthoni. Let me know, has she inspired you? What are your thoughts on this challenge that she decided to take part in and has stand for the conservation of the environment and on the corrupt, broken system that almost broke her? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll be responding to each and every one of them. And thank you for staying tuned right here on BNN. Keep it here for more updates.